let's talk a little bit about that hiring issue. Where do you see some of the hiring? We've already started to feel some of it happening. Where do we see the hiring, and when can, John Smith, who may not be a business owner or a business leader, but when is he going to see something happening?
Yeah, well, that's going to be a really tough situation. If folks haven't gone back to school to get some additional training or applied to get reskilled in certain areas, this is going to be a really hard recessionary period for them. This is one of those types of recessions that's occurred very rarely in the last 50 years or so, where a lot of the jobs that we had known in the past that had been traditional jobs are going away, and folks have to retrain for jobs of the future. So you can look at the ICC enrollments in some of the other trade schools where folks are formally one profession and moving to another profession. And this is actually something that our kids are going to have to face even more than we do right now. And so it's kind of scary for folks that have had 40 years in one career, but it's a sign of things to come. You have to retrain during recessionary periods.
And we talked about this early on when the recession was first coming in, that don't sit and wait for your job to come back, because it's probably not going to.
Yeah, and the challenge, I think, even beyond the not going back, is folks say, well, how do I really decide what I want to go into? And so there's a lot of passions that people have, a lot of inventories that academic groups can help people with, or community colleges. And so the real nature is take hold of your own career and try to make something happen.
And let's kind of switch gears a little bit, talking about the growth sectors of our region. We have 4 primary growth sectors, and they are healthcare, specialized and advanced manufacturing, trade, transportation and logistics, as well as technology.
Yeah.
Why are those 4 so important? And we'll break them down and talk about those individually. But first, why are those 4 so important, and why do we think those are the main growth sectors?
Yeah, well, one thing that we know, the nation are growing in those areas. And so they are high target growth industries, and specifically their economies create a lot of wealth. The second part is we're good at them. I mean, we've been doing a lot of those things for a number of years, and so we're not in the space business, and so we haven't done that work. Well, probably ever we get. But the notion of being able to be good at things while they are trending in big industries that are growing is the way we think is the right place for us to do economic development.